If you're enrolling in insurance through the marketplace or through your employer, there can be a lot of confusion surrounding different terminology. One of the most important decisions you may be asked to make is to decide between an HMO and a PPO. But which is right for you? Hi there, my name is Sarah, and I'm here today with iHealth Brokers to discuss all about HMOs versus PPOs. HMOs and PPOs are the two most common types of plans offered by carriers. You've probably had to make a decision between an HMO and a PPO in the past, or maybe right now you're in the process of making that decision. HMO stands for Health Maintenance Organization, and PPO stands for Preferred Providers Organization. And the names alone may give you a little bit of insight into the differences. Generally speaking, you have more flexibility with a PPO regarding the doctors and hospitals that you visit, but there is a higher cost. So in today's video, we're going to break down the differences between HMOs and PPOs and discuss why an HMO or a PPO might be right for you. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to just leave us a note in the comments below or give us a call here at iHealth Brokers at 888-410-0344. There is, of course, no charge for our services, and we are licensed nationwide, so no matter where you are, we can help. The differences between HMOs and PPOs can usually be applied across the board. However, you want to check with your plan to make sure that you're making the most informed decision. So, monthly premiums. HMO plans typically have lower monthly premiums. You can also expect to pay less out of pocket with an HMO. PPOs tend to have higher monthly premiums in exchange for the flexibility to use providers that are both in-network and out-of-network without a referral. Generally speaking, with PPOs, your out-of-pocket medical costs may also be a little bit higher. Primary care physicians, also known as PCPs. So with most HMO plans, you are required to have a primary care physician for all of your healthcare services. And then any additional services need to be coordinated through your PCP. With a PPO plan, you're not required to have a primary care physician. Referrals for specialists. This is a big one. With HMOs, generally speaking, you're going to first need to schedule an appointment with your primary care physician, who will then provide a referral for an in-network specialist. And that can sort of be a pain to schedule an additional appointment. With PPOs, you're not required to have a referral. Coverage for out-of-network. Now, HMOs do not offer coverage for care from out-of-network healthcare providers. So if the doctor or specialist that you wish to see is not in-network, you're going to be left with all of those charges. The only exception to this is for true medical emergencies. With a PPO, you have the flexibility to visit providers outside of your network. However, visiting an out-of-network provider will include a higher fee and a separate deductible. So you'll pay less if you see a doctor or a specialist or visit a hospital that is in-network, but there is still some coverage if you go out-of-network. Filing claims. So since HMOs only allow you to visit in-network providers, it's likely you're never going to have to file a claim. This is because your insurance company pays the provider directly. With PPOs, in some cases, you'll have to pay a doctor for services directly and then file a claim to get reimbursed. This is most common when you seek services from out-of-network providers. Ultimately, the decision between an HMO and a PPO is a very personal one. Basically, it boils down to cost versus convenience. With an HMO, your monthly premiums will be lower, and generally speaking, your copays will be lower as well. So make sure to compare those monthly premiums and copays when you're looking at the different plans. However, those cost-saving benefits end if you need to see a doctor that's out of network. Now, do you currently utilize multiple specialists, or is that something that you foresee in the future? If so, you may want to stick with a PPO. Remember, with a PPO, there will still be some coverage even if you have to see a doctor that's out of network. Now, how much will be covered depends upon your specific plan. So make sure you compare those costs and compare them with the HMO's monthly premiums and copays to make sure that you're really getting the most cost friendly plan. Additionally, with an HMO, remember that if you need to see a specialist, you'll have to see your primary care physician first. So that's one more doctor's visit with one more copay and possibly one more day off work, which can really be just a pain. One more thing I want to mention is that with an HMO, there are gap exceptions. So if you need to see a specialist and there is none in your geographical area that's covered by your network, then you may be able to apply for a gap exception and be reimbursed for a portion of the cost after the services have been rendered. But just be advised, this process can be long and difficult. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call here at iHealth Brokers at 888-410-0344. There is absolutely no charge for our services whatsoever. We are licensed nationwide and with over 200 carriers, so no matter where you are, we can help. If it's just a question about your specific plan, or if you're looking to enroll in a plan through the marketplace, we can absolutely guide you towards the best plan for your needs. And should there be any issues down the line with a plan that we've assisted you with, then please just give us a call and we will handle it for you. If you liked today's video, make sure to click like and subscribe as well to stay up to date on all things health insurance. If you have any other videos that you'd like to see, let us know in the comments below or just say hi. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.